Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We last left off, we found a mysterious pie that had a song. And now we're gonna go get Josephine's stuff. Woo, Lazarite, Canary bench accessory, what? So, speak to Mr. Belize. Forgive the late reply, wonderful as it is to hear from you.
The Darkspawn have been driven back on the Storm Coast.
I have just ridden from trouble in the Dales. The Civil War has been made managing by my holdings more difficult. It would be much easier if I had the ear of the Council of Heralds, but alas, fortune has left me poor in that regard. The Inquisitor is always welcome at one of my humble feats. I only regret that it may not be as grand as I would like. Please, dear lady, promise me you'll warn her worship that my preoccupation will include a richer evening with my guests. Okay. The Marquis is clearly fishing for an introduction to the Council before you attend the party. I will arrange one.
Inquisitor.
Sounds simple enough. Yes, indeed. Resounding success, I must say. But before we go any further, I need to save, because I didn't save last time. This is literally a direct video straight after the last one. So, I haven't had a chance to save yet. And I'm going to do that. So, load please. Maybe I should get a solid state drive. Maybe that'll make the game load faster. I don't know, but this is silly. Stop being silly. Alright. So, now, we've got places to go, people to see, and I think it's now time to do a little DLC stuff. So Frostback Basin, and we'll take the usual. We'll take Barrett, Cassandra, and Solus because they're my great party. I might change it up in another mission. But for right now, let's take these guys. Weird looking giant. The Canary. That's a nice background. Lots of oranges, lots of browns, very few greens, but enough. There we go.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
Hello.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
Ooh. I studied Inquisitor Emeridon. That's probably because I got the history perk. Let's do that.
The texts say that Inquisitor Emeridon was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
Huh. I'm always for knowledge.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition help find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
Okay.
I thought we could catch up.
What's on your mind?
They say you grew up in a village. Where did you learn to fight?
I don't know if I already
Draw a
asked
bow,
these.
all that.
Here and there. You pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade. I just know what hurts, and what takes them down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow and taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
Oh, so it's actually new ones, okay.
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they moved to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montelier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers, it's just... I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
What are your thoughts about our progress against Corypheus?
Progress? We'll make some progress soon, won't we? Right now it feels like he's won already. No, I shouldn't say such things. Evil can't win in the end. I have to believe it can't. Otherwise I'd just start crying and never stop.
While it's true we actually haven't done anything yet, actually, now I think about it. We've literally had Haven destroyed, and that's about it.
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever, really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
What do you think about the Avar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders. They'd be unstoppable.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfisher poo. The stuff's vile. It makes great fuel for starting fires, though. If you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
You want to use animal crap as a weapon? That seems underhanded.
Who said war was fair? I'd only recommend its use as a last resort.
We'll continue this another time.
Safe travels.
Right. So we're in the Frostback Basin, and we got stuff to do. Let's replenish... No. This one. Oh, we have a lot of soldiers here. Hello, men and women. Look forward to the fight coming soon. In a DLC apartment near you. Wait, is that the way? Oh no, it's the other way. Let's go back.
A new book. May I borrow it when you're done?
Of course. But if you mark the pages by bending the corners...
Oh, I won't.
Rather than want to speak. That's fine. Oh, this is a long one. You can pause and read this one. Alright. It's just a home letter. A baffled note! Lady Harding, I could use your opinion on of an expert. Though impressive, the victory outlined on the mark page could not have been achieved as stated. Sure it could if you had enough apples. Okay. You are sitting on nothing. The requested supplies have been sent to your current location from the university, including additional ink, books of a meridian, and 3 divine age buckles for purposes of comparison. And yes, upon your return you must say I told you so in regards to my saying your collection was useless. Everything should arrive shortly after you. Of course, roads still aren't what they are. I also fed that fish, but I'm not talking it to it for you. That's a pretty bird. It kind of looks like a chicken crossed with a parrot. And some people have leveled up, so I'm just going to level them up. Circling Veil. You can use stray magic around weakened enemies to increase the power of status effects on them. I can't use it. You create a tiny rift that pulls enemies towards a central point. That sounds like fun. Next is... no one. Okay. I see a book. I must touch it. Property of Collect. Pages of neatly written, painstakingly detailed notes fill a well-worn journal. Reread finding a meridian. Review notes of appropriate evacuation. Excavation. Review books Frostback Basin. Reread Antimon. Blah blah blah. Bring towels. A few idle swells follow, along with a tiny sketch of an elf defending a stack of papers from various terrible beasts. The caption reads Fieldwork. Right. Hello?
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
Buckling?
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle, but ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter, while this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Olesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter.
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
Okay.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of Hakon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers.
Hopefully.
Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Sure, why not? I'll also read your book. There's a note about Inquisitor Meridian, would barely fill a page. He was a friend of Emperor Drakon. He was Inquisitor when the Seeker of Truth folded it themselves. Oh, it's a long one. You have to pause and read this one. I'm just going to skim. See power. Anything else? Nope. Wait, there's a letter. Okay, pause and read again. Alright. So, in a new area, got some things to do, people to see. How far away do we have to go? There's a rift right there. We've got that one, we've got this, find Colette, find the Avar hold. Lead the charge, fight with Inquisition soldiers against the jaws of Hakon. Hakon! These camps are not very far apart. Is this like a small area then? And we got this thing over here, so we'll go close that rift. Seeing as it's right next to our camp.
Is there at least a movement to reunite Orzammar and Kalsharok?
What is it with you, Chuckles? Why do you care so much about the dwarves?
Once, in the Fade, I saw the memory of a man who lived alone on an island. Most of his tribe had fallen to beasts or disease. His wife had died in childbirth. He was the only one left. He could have struck out on his own, to find a new land, new people. But he stayed. He spent every day catching fish in a little boat. Every night drinking fermented fruit.
Yeah, I'm sort of heading my way.
Watching the stars.
Huh. I can think of worse lives.
How can you be happy surrendering? Knowing it'll all end with you. How can you not fight?
I suppose it depends on the quality of the fermented fruit.
So it seems.
Ooh. Pretty ocean. More soldiers. What's up, men? We could keep going this way, but I want to go close that rift. So I'm just going to meander my way over there. Oh, what's that? Everite. Ooh. That looks like fire over there. Oh boy. Let's go close this, shall we? Well. I will enter the Fade through this. Let me in! Oh god, they're level 20! They're not the toughest things in the world, but that's pretty high. Hello, a random demon I've not seen yet. You're a fear demon. Get ready for your dispel. It took its time. I need to disrupt it again. Damn it! Oh, fucking run. Run. Run away!
I'm back.
Whew. Yeah, probably not gonna go that way. Let's go have a look around somewhere else. I hope the whole area isn't like this, because that would be a pain. A real big pain. Oh, a spiral thing. It's got a skull on it. Let's go do it. Up we go. Yep, a new one would be there. Bird. There's another one. And another one. And another one. So we've got a few things to look around for.
My lady.
Hello. How do I get up there? That's too steep. Oh, I see. There we go. Up and over. Woo. One out, 12 shards. Sounds like fun. I find it weird that we can't claim this statue so we can, you know about it, but whatever. Then we've got that one up there. Jump. Alright. Now, well, let's head over this way, shall we? And let's stay close to the sea so I can have a look. What is that? Bogfisher. I'm not going to touch you. There's some shiny rocks.
That must be the island Professor Kenrick mentioned.
We'll need to find a way out of there.
I see a boat. It is an empty boat that has grass growing in it. Not going to be of any use. Oh my god, they're all level 20s. Sneak, sneak, sneak. And now it's a giant. Excuse me while I just walk around. I'm gonna save, because if I die I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Alright, let's try and take one of these. I'm going really slow. Let's go get it quick, quick, quick. Go away, please. And you had to pull over another one, didn't you? Might be a bit underleveled. Right, what level am I? I am level 17. I am 3 levels below. Silverite. Interesting. Okay, almost there, and there's a thing over here. If I'm very quiet, it won't see me. Got it. Stay unseen from Ice Troll Hurunga, glacier strength in giant form. None but fools will fight the winter, battle bond the icy storm. Death dreams of dwarves below us, wrath of frost and winter's death. Blades are blunted, battle broke, on hide whose chill can frost the breath. Hurunga Ice Troll winter season. Right, let's run away before he comes and turns around. Let's move on, shall we?
Your worship.
What's up? Ooh, lovely. Looks like there's a ruin over there. Gotta have a look. The shallows. Oh, it's just a bridge. Never mind. Oh god, there's more. Might as well. Don't run away from me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. If we can defeat this quick, we'll then end the video. And go from there. Oh boy. Actually get to start on the DLC. This is going to be fun. But it's level 20, so I might need to level up on these enemies, I don't know. If only there was a way of increasing my mana. Ow! Ah, he killed me. Let's take him out. I'd like to know where all my healing potions went. Oh boy. No, stop fighting things! Right, I'm just going to pick these up and then we'll stop here for today. Next episode we shall continue our trek through the Frostback Basin. Hopefully gain a few levels on the way so then we're better ready for it. And go from there. Until then, it's been Majorshepard. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode.